Hello, dear students. Welcome you all to the 12th lecture of rural marketing. And today's topic is key issues in rural development. In previous lecture, we have seen what is rural development meaning, what is the importance of it, and what are the key objectives of rural development. And today we will see what are the issues related with rural development. So we have learned in previous lecture that rural areas supports of bulk of India's population, and these areas are the breeding group of poverty and hunger also. So to accelerate the process of growth and development of a country, rural development must be a priority of all governments. And what is rural development? Rural development refers to the actions and initiatives taken for the social and economic development of the rural or the backward areas. So, developing policies and implementation is not an easy task. There are a lot many issues comes when we talk about the rural development. So these issues we are grouping into 5 categories. So first issue which we are going to discuss, it is the issue of rural infrastructure, development of rural infrastructure. So infrastructure, as we know that development of infrastructure is very crucial at the micro level because it provides a support system to all the production activities in the economy. And in the absence of this environment, rural infrastructure, economic growth and social development is impossible. Development of rural infrastructure meaning development of banks, credit societies, electricity, means of transportation, means of irrigation, development of markets, facilitating for the agriculture research, etc. See, if infrastructure will not be there, whatever the production is happening will not reach to ultimate destinations. And if suppose roads are not there, so how the rural production will reach to the urban markets where they can get more money for their production, or that handicraft products are there. If infrastructure is not there, then how it will reach to the bigger markets? And if they are selling it to the local markets, they will not get the price for their products. So it is also the lack of infrastructure in rural area also is a problem in the development. Although government has started a lot many schemes for that, which we will discuss in further lectures. So, but still it is a problem. Second is the problem of poverty. Okay, so poverty is one of the main causes of rural underdevelopment. Poverty is not a problem in itself. In fact, it gives rise to many other problems like unemployment, inferior human capital, underdevelopment and backwardness, inequalities, etc. So, an important steps that should be taken in order to tackle poverty is to develop income earning assets. Okay, as that the rural people will be able to generate good income, so that poverty will be decreased, and because of these other problems are there which they will also decrease. So such assets would generate income, rising living standards, and make rural people self-sufficient. So reduction of poverty, it should be a task for the rural development, because poverty is the mother of all other evils. So the reduction of poverty is important. Around 30% of the population is below the poverty line, according to some figures of 2012. And there is a serious need to tackle the steps for the alleviation of poverty. Okay, so reduction in poverty is also one another thing. Next is your development of healthcare facility. Okay, so we all are here in Pithoragar, and we every day in newspaper we see a news regarding the healthcare issues in nearby villages. Okay, so we are not unaware of this problem. So rural area lack quality of human capital is there. Okay, rural areas, they don't have proper healthcare facilities, and for to get the healthcare facilities they need to come to the big cities. Okay, so if you really want to develop the rural areas, better healthcare facilities are required for physical growth of the individuals. Okay, in my belief, healthcare and education, these are the two factors which are responsible for migration also. Okay, if we are getting good healthcare facilities and education in our own place, why we will leave our villages? So development of healthcare facility is also one another issue. Next is development of productive resources. Okay, so, productive resources, as we know, it helps in generating employment opportunities. In rural areas, the main occupation is agriculture that usually suffer from the low productivity, and that lack of infrastructure and unemployment is the result of this. Thus, in rural development must aim at development of alternative source of occupations. Like in first module also we have learned non-agriculture sector of villages. So development of productive resources reduces excess burden on the agriculture sector. So this is also one another problem. So in each locality, productive resources of each locality need to be developed to enhance the employment opportunities, and it will help in diversification of production activities with a view of finding alternative means other than crop cultivation to sustain life. Okay, so till now that rural areas, rural India is too much dependent on agriculture, so we need to provide them another opportunities also. Next is development of human resource. So rural areas, there are lack of quality human capital. Therefore, rural development programs should aim at development of human resource by investing in education, technical skill development through the on the job training um, to the available manpower. Okay, so there is a need to improve the quality of human resource in rural areas, and how it can be done through improving their literacy rate, skill development, and industrial training. A lot of work is been done already in this area, and NGOs are also playing a important role for the development of human resource. There are some other problems also uh, in rural development, like lack of electricity, poor industrial development, improper communication facilities, poor medical infrastructure, low literacy rate, unemployment, health conditions. So, the financial manpower and managerial resources devoted to implementation of rural development programs are utterly inadequate in rural areas. And whatever the schemes are there, better implementation of rural development programs can ensure only if responsible persons are there, which are rarely found in rural areas. And in many cases, instruments of rural development are not properly selected, and their labels are not consistent with the objectives they seek to achieve. Because of that, also sometimes rural development programs didn't succeed. And observation of rituals, lack of rational decisions in economic matters, spending huge amount of money on marriages, birth or death ceremonies. Okay, so these are also some of the areas which we need to see for the rural development. So problems are many, but government is planning they are having good strategies for rural development. And some data also I have presented in previous lectures, which shows that the rural contribution in GDP is increasing. Okay, and that is the result of the policies by state government or the central government. So these all are the problems we have seen today. So with this slide, I'm going to stop my today's lecture. I hope you understood this chapter. If you have any query, you can ping me on your WhatsApp group. I will resolve your query there. Thank you so much for watching.